Hey there, Trailblazers, I hope you guys are all doing well. So, I am guessing you got interested in this video after seeing the thumbnail. And now you want to know about all the information we got regarding TRIBBIE and MYDIE's in-game kit. And some other new information like the confirmed playable characters for the upcoming HSR X Fate collaboration, as well as huge buffs to Madame HERTA's kit in the recent beta update. Well, fortunately for you, you have clicked on the perfect video to get this information. Because today we are going to go over the new information regarding the mechanics behind TRIBBIE and MYDIE's kit. And along with this, we are also going to take a look at the confirmed playable characters for the upcoming Fate collaboration, and also the kit-related buffs for Madame HERTA. But before we begin, let me just give you guys the usual disclaimer that everything mentioned in this video is based on information taken from various different sources, and some of it can be changed at any point in time. With that out of the way, let's begin without wasting any more of your precious time. Okay, so since most of you guys are probably more interested in knowing about the kit info for both TRIBBIE and MYDIE, let's go over that first before moving on to the other two mentioned topics for this video. Alright, so according to a very reliable source, TRIBBIE is going to be a quantum element support that follows the harmony path. Currently her kit is said to have HP scaling with a skill that scales based on her maximum HP amount. Furthermore, activating her skill creates an aura effect and provides an HP scaling damage bonus, which works similar to the Dewdrop buff from the Abundance Path in the Simulated and Divergent Universe game modes. Additionally, her basic attacks also do spread AoE damage by default, and her ultimate works very similarly to Yunli's ultimate. Also, if an ally casts their ultimate, TRIBBIE is said to trigger an AoE follow-up attack. The buffs TRIBBIE provides in total includes AoE enemy defense and resistance reduction, as well as the HP scaling damage increase buff from her skill. However, unlike a lot of the other recent supports that we just got, there is said to be no turn manipulation or attack-related buffing mechanics in her kit. The source further states that TRIBBIE's own personal damage is not very high at E0, and she also has near-perfect synergy with Madame HERTA, as she can help HERTA in enhancing her energy and stack generation. Honestly, TRIBBIE's kit sounds very unique and interesting. Her damage buffing skill working similar to the Dewdrop blessing from the Abundance Path in Simulated Universe is a pretty neat idea, and will be especially helpful for teams that don't scale on attack, such as Blade teams, as well as both MYDIE and Castorice, whose attacks also scale purely off HP. Furthermore, she can also work as a pseudo-nihility unit by shredding defense and elemental resistance to all enemies present on the field. Which, not gonna lie, makes the whole nihility path kinda pointless now if a harmony character can also provide defense and resistance reduction. But hey, what can you do about that, right? Also, the fact she is said to have great synergy with Madame HERTA is pretty crazy. I mean, HERTA already got buffed a ton in the recent beta update, and now Hoyo is planning to make her even stronger by giving her a very busted support just one patch after her release. It honestly feels like HERTA is one of Hoyo's favorite children with how many buffs she has been getting recently. Anyways, let's now move on to MYDIE's kit. So according to the same source that gave us the kit info for TRIBBIE, MYDIE is an imaginary element damage dealer that follows the path of destruction. He is stated to be a damage dealer that heavily scales with HP, and according to the source is a HP stat monster, as he has the potential to reach a gigantic 30,000 HP through his kit, and will likely act as a HP scaling tank damage dealer. He is also said to have a taunt ability, and additionally has built-in death immunity similar to Jeopard. Wow, the fact that MYDIE is able to reach 30k HP is absolutely insane. I believe the highest you can reach currently with dedicated HP builds is around 10k HP. So the fact that MYDIE has the ability to get more than double that amount is completely bonkers. However, since the source specifically did state that MYDIE only has the potential to reach that huge amount, it likely means that he doesn't reach 30k HP in actual practice, and it's just a maximum theoretical amount that he can reach similar to Black Swan's Arcana stacks. So that's basically all of the information we got for both TRIBBIE and MYDIE's in-game kits. Moving on. Let's now go over the new conformation we got regarding the playable characters that will be featured in the upcoming HSR collaboration with the popular Fate series. So according to another very reliable source, The units that will be featured in the upcoming collaboration will include Artoria Pendragon, aka Saber, and the Fate protagonist Shiro Amiya as Archer. This selection may not come as a surprise to anyone, as both Saber and Archer are the main characters for the Fate series, with Shiro as Archer being the series' protagonist. However, I would like to see Hoyo make other popular Fate characters playable as well, such as Gilgamesh, Rin Tokusaka, and both Ilya and Berserker, who Hoyo took inspiration for the character design for one of HSR's most popular characters, Clara. But hey, we'll just have to wait and see until we get more info regarding this collaboration. Lastly, let's go over the recent new buffs to Madame Herta's in-game kit. Starting with her ultimate, which now by activating it, allows Herta to stack up to 4 stacks of inspiration instead of only 3, which means she can now use her powerful enhanced skill attack for up to 4 times instead of just 3 like previously. Moving over to Herta's talent, which has been changed from giving Herta 1 stack of interpretation when an enemy enters the battle, to now giving 25 stacks of interpretation at the start of each new enemy wave, prioritizing elite enemies or higher. Which means if you are able to clear each new enemy wave fast enough in game modes like Pure Fiction for example, it'll reward Herta with large amounts of interpretation stacks. Herta's technique has also been buffed, as it now increases Herta's attack by 60% instead of 40% at the start of the next battle, which is a pretty sizable buff. And finally, both of her first 2 Eidolons have also been buffed. E1 now additionally calculates 50% instead of only 30% of the highest interpretation stacks on 2 targets instead of only 1, making it a huge early increase in damage. E2 on the other hand now advances Herta's action forward by a sizable 35% instead of only 15% after using her enhanced skill. Overall, Herta is now even stronger than she was before. With the new buff, she can now spam her enhanced skill for 1 extra turn, has higher stack generation, a larger attack buff with her technique, and also huge DPS increases with her early Eidolons. All in all, I am personally very excited for the next couple of updates. Both TRIBBIE and MYDIE's kit sound very interesting, and TRIBBIE in particular may even elevate some of the older units that we currently have in the game. I am also hyped for the upcoming Fate collaboration as well, and am interested to know how strong both Saber and Archer will be in the endgame, and also what other types of Fate characters we'll get. So that's pretty much all of the new information that we currently have about both TRIBBIE and MYDIE's in-game kit, as well as info regarding the upcoming playable characters that will be featured in the future HSR and Fate collaboration. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep yourself up to date with all the latest HSR news and information. That's it for now, so I'll see you in the next video.